Dreamscape presents Madame Curie, a biography by Eve Curie, narrated by Nina Yndis. Introduction. The life of Marie Curie contains prodigies in such number that one would like to tell her story like a legend. She was a woman. She belonged to an oppressed nation. She was poor. She was beautiful. A powerful vocation summoned her from her motherland, Poland, to study in Paris, where she lived through years of poverty and solitude. There she met a man whose genius was akin to hers. She married him. Their happiness was unique. By the most desperate and arid effort, they discovered a magic element, radium. This discovery not only gave birth to a new science and a new philosophy, it provided mankind with the means of treating a dreadful disease. At the moment when the fame of the two scientists and benefactors was spreading through the world, grief overtook Marie. Her husband, her wonderful companion, was taken from her by death in an instant. But in spite of distress and physical illness, she continued alone the work that had been begun with him and brilliantly developed the science they had created together. The rest of her life resolves itself into a kind of perpetual giving. To the war-wounded, she gave her devotion and her health. Later on, she gave her advice, her wisdom, and all the hours of her time to her pupils, to future scientists who came to her from all parts of the world. When her mission was accomplished, she died exhausted, having refused wealth and endured her honors with indifference. It would have been a crime to add the slightest ornament to this story, so like a myth. I have not related a single anecdote of which I am not sure. I have not deformed a single essential phrase or so much as invented the color of a dress. The facts are as stated. The quoted words were actually pronounced. I am indebted to my Polish family, charming and cultivated, and above all to my mother's eldest sister, Madame Dłuska, who was her dearest friend, for precious letters and direct evidence on the youth of the scientist. From the personal papers and short biographical notes left by Marie Curie, from a new
Sample complete. Ready to continue?